What's going on YouTube? What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's Randall Branch. Welcome back to the channel, I should say. I was gonna record a video when I sat down later, but I'm walking, man. It's a beautiful day outside. I want to record right now. You know, one thing I need to get is like one of those like self, I don't even know what they're called, but it's like basically I can record like this, like when I'm walking, and I can like vlog myself, but it's not with my phone, it's with the camera, but I don't know what it's called. It's not a selfie stick, like it wouldn't be with my phone. I think it's like a whole separate camera. I think it's probably like a self-portrait camera or something. I can search it up, but no, I just want to talk about like creative vision real quick, and to give you guys just a quick spill on where I plan on going right now. You guys know I've been dropping a lot of fitness content, and I love fitness. You know, fitness is extremely important, nutrition, everything, but I found myself, and I really didn't plan on recording this video. This is what I love about YouTube and just social media. Is like, you know, I could just, if I have something on my mind, I just pull up my phone, just talk to you guys, bro, and just throw it up. And you guys can resonate with it. If it does, if it doesn't, it is what it is. Like, it's just what's on my mind. But you know, I've noticed I've been so focused on fitness recently, and I'm always gonna have fitness in my program. I'm always gonna be working out. I'm always gonna be eating healthy. You know, I played sports growing up, so I've always been active. And I love activity. I really love activity. That's why I can never work like a desk job or something like that. Like, I need to be moving. So I love fitness, guys. And I'm always going to talk about it. And also have services. You know, if you guys want help getting in shape, you guys want me to write a program for you, meal plan for you, you guys want to see my philosophy towards fitness, all that's on my website. You know, I'm always going to have stuff to help you guys out. I'm always going to document my journey working out on the channel. And I'm still going to be talking about fitness, you know, a good amount. But there's way more to me than just fitness. And I noticed I've been watching a lot of fitness content recently. Like, not in the last few weeks, but just maybe like August, September, October. Well, no, we're in December now, yeah, so like August, September, October. I was just watching so much fitness content because I was really into just, you know, training and, you know, researching on like old bodybuilders and stuff. And I never plan on competing, but I do find like their dedication towards fitness and towards just getting their body right. I do find it admirable, especially old bodybuilders, man. Like, old bodybuilders, man, they used to like get the women. They used to dress nice. They used to be charismatic. They used to be like movie stars. Steve Reeves, Arnold, Dave Draper, Surgeon Dubreuil. They used to be in like movies. Like, they were really dudes, bro. Like, they weren't just balls of muscle that, you know, get out of shape, that get out of breath just standing around. And I know I'm kind of out of breath right now, but I'm walking up the hill, so chill on me. Like, they weren't like the bodybuilders now that are just like hella like just grotesque looking. Like, you wouldn't even want to look like them. Like, they were actual like studs. So I've been watching like content like that, like August, September, October, and I still watch content like that every once in a while. But my thing is like, I have so much more to offer than just fitness, and I find myself kind of getting away from that, letting that slip. And I need to stay in tune, and this is why I'm making this video, because we talk about pursuing excellence. That's my thing, man. I took like all like the little like in my bio I used to have like, oh, like, you know, fitness, business, you know, I'm doing my thing in like different domains. Like, I took all that out, and while I still am doing my thing in different domains, we're just pursuing excellence in life. In order to do that, we have to be tapped into all sides of ourselves. So I need to be able to display that, and especially for the rest of 2025, this last like week and a half, 2 weeks, as well as 2026. It's really like my creative vision for my business, something I haven't been focusing on. Like, yeah, my website's been up. Yeah, like when people ask me about it, I've been, talking about it. And of course, I wear my clothing all the time, but I haven't been like that fire to really get my creative vision out with Random Branch Collection and really display my creativity and where my mind's at with the products and the services I want to offer to the world. That hasn't been where I wanted to be recently at all. So that's what I'm getting back into. When I talked about it in my last video, tapping into that creative mindset and tapping into like that business mindset where I'm just firing in that flow state. It's so easy when I'm in alignment with the man that God wants me to be. That's when it's easy. When I start doing, when I start just like getting distracted, and the thing when I talk about distracted is like anything that's off goal. So like there's some things I do that aren't even bad, but it's still me getting distracted from my overarching goal. When I start doing that, I find that sometimes I just need to get disconnected from that flow state. And what we want to do as creatives is we want to always be in that flow state. Granted, sometimes we're going to be like, there's levels to like the flow state that we can be in, but we should always be connected, especially if we know what we need to do to get connected. And if we don't, then when we are connected, we need to reverse engineer to figure out how we got there. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when I talked about, I bring it back to fitness, even though I said I'm going to do a little bit less than that, but it's kind of like even with fitness. Like I was talking about in one of my videos, like when you have a good workout, you'll figure out, okay, I had a good workout. What did I eat before this workout? What music was I listening to? How many hours of sleep did I get last night? Shit, what outfit was I wearing? Was I wearing Random Branch clothing? Feel me? What was I doing to get that workout? And it's the same with that flow state as a creative. I know certain things that help me get there. And I know when I over-index on fitness and when I just think about fitness all day, I lose my punch in the other domains. And it's something I don't want to do because, like I said, bro, like it's so much more to me than just fitness. I love fitness. I love being physically active. Gym, steps, which I'm getting right now, walking around my campus. Boxing, running. Shit, even like stretching and yoga. I've taken yoga classes before and it was fun. And I stretch every night. I'm working on mobility stuff right now. What else I do? Calisthenics. Just working out, being active. Always gonna be good. I always want to help you guys with that, document my journey. But I'm not just some fitness coach, bro. I'm not gonna be posting like, oh, this is the best bicep curl. Like I am kind of nerdy with fitness, but there's so much more to life than just fitness. And I dropped that video a few weeks ago. And like I always say, when I drop videos, it's basically me talking to myself, but giving you guys the ability to see where I'm at and have the things that I'm going through, have it help you guys. So like when I talk about the gym not being everything, and we need to make sure that we're progressive overloading in all aspects of life, we're taking that mindset to other aspects of life. I say that because that's what's on my mind, because that's what I need to do. Not preaching down on you guys. More reminding myself and realizing that other people can hear this message for sure. So that's what's gonna be on this YouTube channel, man. Still gonna be talking about fitness, but we're definitely gonna be getting some other things out because there's so much more, man. Clothing, I've really been into my clothing right now. I don't know if I'm gonna launch a collection for winter, but I'm definitely gonna just throw some stuff up pretty soon. My fragrance. You know, there's a lot of other things I want to do with Random Brands Collection that takes capital in order to start, like my meal prep company, my skincare line, like a lot of things. It's gonna take extensive capital to start, but I don't feel like the pressure to get that type of stuff up within the next 6 months, 12 months, even within the next 10 years. I don't feel pressure to get like my skincare up by the end of my 20s, bro. I can get that up whenever it's in God's timing for me to get it up. But one thing I will do, I don't know exactly what his timing is, but I will stay in alignment, and I will do what I need to do on my end to stay in alignment and to create and to be tapped into my creativity and into everything that's all encompassing Random Brands, not just fitness. Especially when you don't want to compete, which I never plan on competing. People always ask me, I don't plan on competing, bro. My physique, even though I have a great physique, I don't think people realize, like, and I guess everybody kind of competes now, but like, in order to really be like competitive, like you gotta be like substantial, like you have to be like a phenom if you're going to like an actual competitive show. If you're going to like some local show, whatever, like no competition, but I have a great physique, but I don't have like a, you know, I'm not competing, bro. And even like the idea of standing on stage like butt naked in drawers, like this is not for me. But like, if you don't plan on competing, and if you're also like me, you don't even like, even naturally, you don't want to be like super big. Like I told you guys, at least I posted on my story, I never plan on getting back over 200 pounds. Like the max I ever plan on getting is like 190, 195 at 6'2". I want to have like a lean, like athletic look, you know. I don't even want to be like super muscular, even if it is natural. Like people say, oh, you can't get too big naturally. You definitely can, especially if you're short, bro. Like it's a whole bunch of short dudes walking around like 5'7", like huge legs, super wide. Like you just look stocky. Like it don't look good to me. People can do whatever they want, but like that's not the look I'm going for. Even as a taller dude, I don't want to be super bulky, but I want to be able to fit in the clothes, go on a 6-mile run if I want to, box. I don't want to look like an athlete. I don't want to look like a bodybuilder. So even naturally, like I don't want to just get super big. And I'm definitely not bulking and like putting on a whole bunch of fat and then cutting and stuff. Like at the end of this cut, when I get down to single digits pretty soon in the next 6 to 8 weeks, I'm gonna slowly build from there. So I kind of got off topic, but what I meant to say before I got off topic is like, if you don't plan on like competing and stuff within this fitness stuff, within the like the gym specifically, like bodybuilding and stuff, there's only so far you can really take it. Like, yes, get your system in. Sure, if you need a system, like I mentioned before, shameless plug, man, I'll set you up with a good program. Get a good program, man. But after you get your good program and you're executing on that program, just overthinking about it is not going to really do much for you. Like, use that mental capacity to do something else if you have it in you. And that's the thing, I have it in me, so I can't box myself in. I know some people, like, all they really have to offer is fitness. Here's the best bicep curl, and here's the best leg extension or quad movement, and here's how to do this, and here's how to do that. Like, we'll get that off, but I'm not finna be on here talking about bicep peaks and the lateral head of the shoulders for the next 50, 60 years on YouTube, bro. Like, I'm building my collection. That's what we doing, man. I'm a creative that works out. I'm not a gym bro. You feel me? I'm a creative. And I was put on this earth to create, to provide value to people. First, to provide value to myself, and using that value that I provide to myself to then help others. Because it always starts with us. And I can't get away with that. And sometimes I get away from that because fitness is so much fun, bro. I love working out. But it's a constant reminder. And it becomes easy like I said, when I'm in alignment with God, because I feel like God be talking to me sometimes like, hey son, like here's like a little something that you could post. Here's this idea for business, here's this connection with this person, whatever. And that's when it becomes like real easy. But when I just solely focus on fitness, I cut myself short, and by doing that I cut short you guys too. Even at only 260 subscribers, wherever we're at, I don't care. Like I mentioned before, bro, I never made YouTube to get subscribers. Like, I don't do nothing for like results, really. Like, I don't work out to have like the best physique necessarily. I do want my best physique, but I work out because I love working out. I didn't create my business to make money. Do I want money? Yes, but I created my business because I'm a creative, and I had to get my stuff off. I'm trying to limit cussing a little bit. I had to get my stuff off, you know? That's why I created my business. I didn't post on YouTube so I could be super famous and get stopped everywhere and get 1 million subscribers. I don't even really like interacting with people that much, because I'll be thinking about different stuff. Like, usually, like, when I have conversations with people, they be saying stuff that I just don't like, you know? So I'm cool with the amount of people that run into me right now. Like, definitely not looking to be more famous and more known than I am right now, and I'm not even known. So it's not for notoriety that I have this YouTube and just started like taking social media seriously. So to really get my stuff off, it's about conviction. That's one thing I'm gonna talk to you guys about. Conviction. People don't talk about that enough. Conviction. And I'm convicted to, you know, make sure I don't get stuck within this fitness stuff, man. And, you know, another thing is, I don't understand why, especially with like new age people, like, except people like around like my age at like 22. I don't understand why fitness just became such a, Jesus, almost slipped. I don't understand why fitness became such a big thing. Like, because I was kind of thinking about it. Like, back in, like, even in like the early 2000s, like, fitness wasn't all that popular. And obviously I'm not saying fitness shouldn't be popular, because it should, but it really feels like it kind of just jumped out of nowhere. Like, it seems like everybody works out now, at least to some degree. And it's kind of interesting to me, and it's a good thing. But it's definitely like, when you have more to give, and you're creating content or creating pieces, whatever, man, like, you gotta make sure that you're tapped into all those different sides of you to really get the most out. And that's something that I'm working on. And it's not hard when I'm in alignment with God, and when I'm making sure that I'm really tapped into other stuff I have going on, not limiting myself. So that's the video, man. I don't know how long this video is. I didn't even know I was gonna record. I was gonna record another video when I got back to my apartment. I'm gonna end up just recording that video later on this week. And there's honestly a whole bunch of like video ideas that I have. Like I said, because I've been tapped in, man. I've been in alignment. And when I'm in alignment, like, video ideas, business ideas, creative ideas, they just come. They come so fast that it damn near sometimes overwhelms me. I gotta like stop what I'm doing and write it down so I don't forget, you know. or just do it now. Like, there's been times where I've been laying in bed and I just hopped on Photoshop, just started designing stuff, because I just didn't want to forget or just get random ideas. But that's my promise to you guys. I'm never gonna become just some fitness coach where you just look at my collection, my catalog of videos or ideas, and it's just nothing but me regurgitating the same video over and over and over again about stuff that's really elementary. Yes, I want to help you guys get in shape. Yes, I want to document my journey getting in shape. Yes, I'm never gonna marginalize the importance of being in shape and taking your fitness seriously, because people don't take their fitness seriously, and it's evident with the epidemic of fat people you got walking around, even fat people in the gym, truthfully. So I'm never gonna do that. But if you're just expecting fitness content from me, you might as well unsubscribe, because I got so much more to go, so much more to offer. It's never gonna be just fitness. It's always gonna be so much more. As a matter of fact, ideally, like I mentioned earlier in this video, I believe, somebody looks at my page and just see me as a creative that also works out. You know, that's the impression that they should get after going through my stuff. Not a gym bro, not a gym head, not a macro maniac. You know, a creative that also takes their health serious. A creative that understands the importance of health and fitness. That could help you on your journey with health and fitness if need be. But first and foremost, a creative, even a mindset guy before a gym head. So yeah. What time is it? It's like 1 something. It's like 1:30 or something like that. But yeah, this is a video I want to get up. Let you guys know where I'm at, switching up the location. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys took something from this video. And if not, I don't know what to tell you. So I enjoyed this video. I enjoyed talking. This was fun. I'll catch you guys in the next one.